and you can't not laugh at yourself. Hey guys! So when our twins were born, we were quickly faced with 3 kids under the age of 3. And I'm not gonna lie, it was really hard. And everyone asks how we got through it, and now with 3 toddlers, how are we getting through it, and how can we possibly do it? And I've got one word for you, which is humor! Basically, it's gonna get really hard. You have ups and downs, and I feel like bipolar half the time, because the highs are really high and the lows are really low, and they're like back to back. Every other minute you're like, yes, that's awesome, and then like, oh my god. So really the only way to get through it for me is humor. And I'll give you some examples. So basically, I love Friends, and I feel like as an adult, everything in my life I can relate to an episode of Friends, or I can find a quote that relates to it. So in the same way, I find a Daniel Tiger episode, you can relate a jingle from that to basically any situation with your kids. And they're really cool ways to help your kids get through stuff, like with sharing and potty training and new sibling, all that stuff. So that's not really the humor, but I love the jingles. And one of the jingles is about when you feel frustrated. It says, take a deep breath and count to 4. And with my son, that helps. But he's a goofy kid, and I don't know if it's just his personality or if it's rubbed off from me and my husband, who are also goofy, but I find that, especially recently, he's 4, and we do this at it just in an instant, he's out of his funk, you know, the FU4s and all that. That's so fun. Anyway, so we have this kind of humor, goofy meditation that we do. So if he's about to have a meltdown or he's really angry about something, and you just see it because he's like, you know, he's just, done a 180, and you're like, oh my god, he's about to lose it. So I give him a hug if he lets me, and we say, take a deep breath. And the first one is kind of count to 4, like Daniel Tiger says. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's still pretty angry at this point, or, you know, really upset. So then we do another one, and we get sillier and sillier with after you take the breath. So the next one would be like, make a silly face or silly sound, and then it would get more and more, and we kind of go back and forth, him and me, until we're laughing and the moment's over and we're having a great day again. So we'd be like, and it's like you do this and you can't not laugh at yourself, and it's like no matter what mood you're in, all of a sudden everything's better and you're laughing, and laughter is truly the best medicine. I really feel like that. And so I feel kind of stupid doing this for you, but if I can help even one person out there to kind of get through what they're going through in a day or in a moment, that's all it takes really to bring your day around, is to take a deep breath and make a silly face. So I challenge you to do this with your children or even by yourself. I do this. I'm pushing the stroller. Someone almost hits me with their car. Instead of shouting out at, curse words and getting everybody more upset, I just kind of in my head or quietly to myself go, it's all good. Anyway, so that is how I get through tantrums or near meltdowns with my kids and myself. And it's all about humor. So let me know how you get through this stuff with your family. Do you have other techniques that you'd like to share? Comment below. Let me know. Like, share, subscribe. Thanks, guys. Check you later.